Hello, today I will be sharing with you what I have learned from watching the first episode of Kevin. Don't fuck. Don't F this up. From Kevin Hart, Don't F This Up. The first episode is called 24/7. Alright, so what did I learn? I have a list here that I'm going to share with you. I took notes on what did I learn. My first thoughts before I share with you the notes is that if you want to learn from the best, if you want some advice, some tips on success, entrepreneurial strategies, skills, thinking, is a must for you to watch this. It's really, you get a share of his mind. You know, he shares with you the way he thinks, the decisions he made in certain situations. You know, you're learning from the best, and it's a really good show. If you really want to study success, you could study Kevin Hart. I think he's a perfect example. Alright, so the first thing that I noticed is what he said is to wake up early. Early birds get the worm. He likes to wake up early because he gets to do more, and not many do it. He says you get an edge because you feel like you are way ahead of everybody else in the world because you're doing shit that nobody else is thinking about doing. Those are his words, saying that that's one of the reasons why he likes to wake up early, because he feels like you get an edge and nobody else is doing what you're doing. And according to his friend boss, his workout instructor, he says that Kevin wants to do the most. He wants to do more than the guy who thinks he's doing the most, or the person that's doing the most. And there's a scene where Kevin is in the gym and he says, I don't want all this in here. It's the best or nothing, meaning that he wants to associate or only have the best, and anything besides that doesn't correlate with him, or it doesn't work with him. So he throws a lot of, tips, way of thinking out there. This is just two, and I have a couple of notes. He also has someone, what I noticed is that he has somebody to schedule things for him. So that's pretty smart, have somebody that schedules your days and your months for you. And another philosophy or mindset that he has is that he tells himself, I'm 39 and I'm barely getting started. He's 39 and he's barely getting started. And he's already a successful, people consider him successful. He considers himself successful, but he wants to be more and more and more. And then he starts talking about the structure. His mom, at his young age, he shares with us that his mom built a structured routine for him, a structured routine and supervised movement. His routine after school was to do an extracurricular activity. Schedule she designed didn't leave any room for anything but hustle. According to him, the schedule that his mom designed didn't leave any room but to hustle. So his mom right away set up a schedule for him. Right after school, he would do something. He was always busy, always on the grind. Another thing is that he likes to multitask. As he was cutting his hair, he was having like a meeting with someone. One other thing he shares with us, that he says, I think the most important thing is prioritizing my time. Those are his words, that he believes one of the most important things is prioritizing his time. It's very easy to get caught up into the whirlwind of work and business. So he says that it's easy to get caught up in work, so it's important for him to prioritize his time. And in this, he was correlating it to everything he does including his family. He says, going in the house, you have to make sure that you're giving the same energy that you're giving in your workplace, in your home environment. So he's saying that whatever energy you give at your work, which to him is give it the best, he also gets home and he gives his children and his wife the best of himself. He gives them their attention. And according to his wife, she says that he is a really caring, loving husband. He is the best father. Another thing he mentions about his mom, meaning a message meaning towards his mom, is that when you're around a person who's always pushing, that has no choice but to rub off on you. So right there, I feel like he's sharing with us another way of thinking, another mindset, something that if we apply could change our lives. He says that if you hang around with somebody excessively, whatever traits they have, character, or the way they are, is going to rub on you. And the example he gave was his mom. When you're around a person who's always pushing, that has no choice but to rub off on you. And before Kevin had the choice to go to a college or to pursue his comedian career. His mom gave him 1 year, and he said that he showed that he was serious. When he was in the bus stop to the train, everywhere he was basically reciting jokes. He put the best to his craft. He put everything to his craft. Another thing is, relating to his birthday, on the day of his birthday, he was still doing a stand-up comedian. He still performed. He says, my family wants me to be home. My family wants me to be home. My response is, ain't gonna be no goddamn home. Ain't gonna be no home. I'm doing it for them. Legacy of last name to mean something. He wants his last name to mean something. He says, I'm glad to be where I am. I'm glad to be successful, but my thoughts today are, well, how do I set up so I don't have to do what I'm doing now? What happens when I don't want to tour? For me, it's building an empire. So I just shared with you a lot of things that I have learned from watching just this one episode. As you can tell from what I shared with you, he has a lot of wisdom, knowledge, and you know that if you watch this episode, you're going to learn more than what I learned, or perhaps you're going to catch things that I didn't catch or I didn't share with you. Of course, there are more things that I learned that I didn't share with you, but that is because I want you to watch the episode, but only if you're interested in studying success or relating to somebody or having or see an example of success. You know, I believe what he's sharing with us, he's doing it for a reason, because he wants us to learn from him and become successful in our lives. I believe this is truly the reason why, one of the reasons why he created this season, this show, for us to learn from him, to learn from the best. Yep. Alright, thank you for watching. Stay tuned. I'm going to share with you episode number 2. Also, if you want to watch his episodes, it is on Netflix. Yep. Thank you.